Coached with Coach Gasaway for, I believe it was 20 years, won 7 region championships together and a state championship. One of the things about Coach Gasaway that he really prided himself with was the standard of being on time and really just getting down to work when it was time to get down to work and not taking days off. And the best players we ever had were players that when we turned our backs at practice to focus on something else, they were still getting their work done.
Yeah, and how was it working with them? Did you guys have a pretty good relationship?
We had a great relationship. Coach Gasaway and I both were assistant coaches the year prior to us taking the head coaching job. And then in 2005, he took the head varsity job, I took the JV job, and in our first year, we won the state championship.
Yeah, and how was Coach Gasaway outside of baseball? I know you talked a little bit about, during practices, but what about outside?
Very dedicated. Even on days off, Coach Gasaway was here dealing with the field. And on top of it, really where it led Coach Gasaway into retirement is that he's a family guy. Recently had a son named Ryan, which led to his retirement and spending a lot more time with his family.
Hi Jason, this is Tim Kirkchin with ESPN. I just wanted to congratulate you on your tremendous coaching career here at Quince Orchard High School and all the great kids that you have brought along. And congratulations on your Hall of Fame induction. You should be really proud. The game needs more guys just like you.
Coach Gasaway, what made you want to get into coaching high school baseball?
I initially got into baseball when I was a little kid. My stepfather actually pushed me into baseball. I was a big soccer player, believe it or not, and he's the one who pushed me into it. So after I started playing baseball, I just fell in love with it, played through high school, college, and then it was just kind of natural transition into coaching.
That's awesome, yeah. And many people don't know this, but you actually won a state championship in your first season. How did that feel?
That was pretty special, pretty amazing. We knew we had a lot of talent coming into that year, and we knew it was something that was possible, but to actually be able to, come through and actually win it, is pretty awesome. It was very exciting for me, obviously, but for the kids, it was awesome to see their reactions. Yeah,
and you just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. How were your emotions like that?
It's a tremendous honor. For me, and probably most coaches, it's not something you really think about, when you're starting out. You're trying to make kids better, trying to win baseball games, and that's just kind of icing on top of the cake, for a career. But, tremendously honored that, people think enough of what I did to, honor me with that, with the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and also last question is, you coached for, I believe, from 2005 to 2021.
Yes.
And so I know you probably had a lot of great memories. Could you pick out one and kind of explain it, or?
It was probably, most people would probably think it was the 2005 state championship. But it was probably 2016 when we went to the state championship. And one of the main reasons that was, when you look at that team on paper, they probably weren't as good as that. So they really exceeded expectations. They were able to overcome some adversity and beat some teams that were definitely better than them to get to a state championship. So, and our state semifinal win to go to the state championship, we actually picked off a guy on second with a 1-run lead to end the game, which was pretty awesome. So that was probably my best memory.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Congrats, Gas, on your Hall of Fame induction. A great career, much deserved, well deserved. Congratulations, buddy.
Congratulate Coach Gasaway on his induction to the MSABC Hall of Fame. It was a pleasure being an AD as you were the baseball coach here for a couple of years, but what I will treasure the most is the 9 years that I was the head baseball coach at Gaithersburg and the 13 times we played against each other. It was always a pleasure playing against your teams. I always know that my teams had to bring their best, and the atmospheres of those games were just tremendous. So it's a well-deserved honor. Congratulations, and way to go.